Hello Gemini and welcome to Coleman Tarot. My name is A.T. Coleman and this is going to be your reading for the month of March. There is another massive windstorm outside. It seems to happen every time I'm doing my cards. So I'm sorry if the sound is not great and I will talk loud. I also pre-shuffled the cards, so I'm going to just shuffle. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit because I shuffled a lot a few seconds ago. Cut down on the shuffle time. And I did buy a microphone, but I am really not great at technical stuff, so I'm still learning how to use it. So hopefully by next month, I'll have my little microphone going. Or maybe I'll have to buy a bigger one too. Oh, look at that fortune right in the middle. Nice. That's right in the middle of your month. Okay. All right. Here we go, Gemini. First thing that you have, okay, this is just to let you know, this is your pathway, the stuff that you're gonna meet along the way, your obstacle, your outcome, and what is hidden from you. So the first card that you have is the Temperance card, and this card, I'm just talking louder to combat the wind. The Temperance card is about working really hard and doing things in a way that's self-disciplined, but making it look effortless. What she's doing is she's taking different elements and putting them into her life. Things that might not fit together normally, but she's putting all the elements in and making them work together perfectly. And you see how she's all put together all nicely. She's actually put a lot of effort into this, but she's making it look easy. Okay, so you're going to be very self-disciplined at the beginning of the month. And that is great because it's going to help you in a lot of different areas. All right, you're going to have self-discipline. You're going to be working on making things fit together. Okay, here you have some choices. Seven of Cups is about having a lot of choices. And normally that's a great thing. It's just that it might be overwhelming because you don't know what to do. There's a lot of things you want to do and you have to just kind of pick one. And that's what your outcome is as well. Your outcome is making a choice. Okay? And you can see how here she's all overwhelmed and she's thinking, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to pick. And here the guy's like, okay, I've got two good choices. I'm just going to pick one. All right, he's not stressing it out. He's not stressing at all. He's just saying, I'm going to just pick one. And here you're a little bit stressed because you kind of like have a lot of options right now and you don't know which one to pick. All right. Here, this is the Hanged Man, and this is a card about waiting, but you're waiting for a reason. You're not seeing a solution right away because you're supposed to take the time to look at things from a new perspective. And once you do, you can soar and take off. It's just that you're hanging because you want to look at things differently than you normally do. If you try to do the same solution over and over, it's not going to work. If it doesn't work the first time, it's not going to work the 20th time. What you have to do is, if you have the same problem, pick a different way of solving it. Pick a different solution, okay? Pick something different that you don't normally pick, because that way you can have a breakthrough and then you can turn the card upside down and be like, hey, I'm going to take off. It's going to be exciting. It's going to have freedom and success and excitement. Okay? Right now you're like this because you're trying to see things from a different perspective. Middle of your month, you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Everything that goes up must come down. Everything that goes down must come up. So the wheel is coming up in your favor now. All right? So if you've been feeling down lately, you've been feeling down last month, it's coming up. Now it's coming up. Okay? Excellent. Wheel of Fortune. Very, very lucky for you. Okay? Now, the things that are helping or hindering you are, you have the Fool card, which means starting out on something new. Okay? And as a help, this is exciting because you're very passionate and you're very excited and you don't really see any of the downside. You're just going for it. As a hindrance, the Fool card could mean that you're just jumping off a ledge and you don't know where you're going to land. Sometimes you land in a good spot. Sometimes you don't. You don't know where you're going to land because you're just starting out. Okay? You're just starting out something. It looks like you are going to choose something. You are going to pick something. And you're going to start out. And it's going to be a little bit awkward in the beginning because you don't really know what you're doing. But that's okay. All of us have been the fool at some point where you have to start something out. You're starting out and you're saying, I don't want to look like an idiot because I don't know what I'm doing. But it's okay because we all have to start somewhere. We all have to start doing something, and you're going to pick something, and you're going to start doing something new, and you're going to be excited, enthusiastic, and maybe make some mistakes, but who cares? That's what life's all about. You're not here to be perfect, okay? Now, the other card that you have as a help or hindrance is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is a card about, it can be two or three different things. When I see this in your reading, what I'm saying is don't stress. Don't stress over all the choices that you have, okay? Just take it easy. Be more like this, where you're just casually making things work and being disciplined, because you don't want to stress yourself out and make yourself sick, okay? This card is about rest and recovery, and it's also about stopping to take a minute to think about your goals. Stop and think about what you really want to do in life, and stop and just relax a little bit, okay? Because if you stress out, you're going to get sick. And the other thing is, if you don't take time to rest, you can get sick. Whenever I see this card, it's usually just a warning to say stop and relax a little bit, okay? Just go with the flow. It's okay to not know if you're going to fall off a cliff. It's okay to know if you're going to, like, you know, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay. Just don't stress. Don't stress so much, because you have someone looking out for you, okay? And the other thing about this card is it's also about meditation too. It's about if you're feeling stressed, try to meditate or walk in nature. Do something, or do something creative. Do something that calms you down, something that calms your nerves and that makes you see the bigger picture so that you're not so stressed out. Because this is the only thing I see that you're stressed about. I just see that you're a little bit stressed about this, about making a choice. And once you make the choice, you're good to go. Okay? The other thing is, because you have luck and you have self-discipline. So it's not like you're being lazy. You're doing what you need to do, and you're making it look effortless. So you're getting off your butt and you're doing stuff. Okay? And you have the luck. And you also have this where you're starting out on your journey. So the only thing I see is just a little bit of stress. If you're stressed, try to meditate and try to walk in nature, because you don't want to get sick, okay? This card is not saying that you're going to get sick. It's saying if you stress out, then your immune system is going to be lowered, and then you have more of a chance of getting sick, okay? So don't stress. Just relax, okay? And the other one that you have here is an obstacle. The obstacle that you have here is the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is about somebody being a little sneaky, or somebody having an unfair advantage. And so, when you get this card upright, it means that you have an unfair advantage, or that someone is using their advantage for you. But as an obstacle, it's telling me that someone might be a little bit sneaky, somebody might be better at something than you, and you shouldn't see somebody else doing something better than you and say, oh, I feel like a fool, I feel like I'm not as good as them, because you're just starting out. And when you're starting out, you're going to be a fool. That's how you learn. It's okay. If on the first day of kindergarten, you didn't just go in there and start doing massive math. On the first day of kindergarten, you just ran around and you fell on your face and you had fun with a ball and you just had fun, okay? So don't feel like you have to be this guy with the perfect sword who is knows how to do everything, okay? You're not going to be that guy. You're going to be the kid that's eating paste in the corner a little bit of the time, and that's okay, because you're just starting out, all right? You're just starting. Now, and don't let that stress you out either, that you're not perfect right away, because you're just starting, okay? Give yourself a break. Now, the other thing you have as your outcome is the Two of Wands, okay? And the Two of Wands is about making a choice between two things. Here you have 7 things. Here you have 2. And he's relaxed. Look at his face. He's casual. He's relaxed. He's already had his walk in the forest, and he's good to go. What I'm telling you with this is they're both good choices. See how they have the blue shiny balls up here? They're both good choices, okay? It doesn't matter which one you pick. Just pick one. They're both good. Don't try to do 2 big things at once. Put all of your energy behind one thing. He's got one giant energy ball there, and he wants to use it well. So put all of your energy behind one thing at a time, okay? Now, the other thing you have here that's hidden from you is the the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is about you sitting on a pile of money. So, and you see how relaxed she is there? You took my advice, and you got some rest, and you got some relaxing. You got some relaxation. And she's very relaxed, she's very calm, and she's sitting on some money. So you're going to have some money, and the money's going to calm you down. Okay? Now, the other thing you have is the Chariot. The Chariot card, and this is about putting your horses in order, okay? And that has to do with this as well, the self-discipline. It's telling me that you have a lot of power and potential, and you have 2 horses, and they both want to go in opposite directions. If you get them, and the horses are representing your conscience, your conscious thinking and your subconscious, okay? If you put both your horses in the same direction, you're going to go really fast and you're going to make a lot of progress, okay? If you set your mind to something, but then your subconscious is saying something else, because you have two different routes, it's going to tear apart your chariot. So what I'm telling you is, when you say you're going to do something, do it. And when you feel like you want to do something, when you plan to do something, when you make a choice, follow through. Be disciplined, okay? Be disciplined and follow through. Because if you tell yourself, okay, I want to do X, Y, Z, and then you say, on that day, you say, oh, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to not do that. Then your goals and your subconscious are not going in the same direction, okay? So don't be having fears or doubts or anything, and don't be, when you make a plan, stick to it. Because then you have a lot of potential this month. A lot of potential, a lot of strength. She has a lot of power here with those massive horses. So use it. When you plan to do something, do it, because you're going to have a lot of, if you're self-disciplined this month, you're going to get a lot done. You've got a lot of progress there. And look at this. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So this is telling me that when you have a lot of power, if you use that power, you're going to end up having some money and being in charge of your money and doing well with your money, being smart, being having a plan. If you have a plan and you follow that plan, it looks like you're going to be making some money. Okay, money, money. So it's very important that you don't stress out, that you rest and you think about what you want and you make a decision, and then you follow through with that decision and be disciplined. Drive that chariot, okay? Don't drive it into a ditch. Drive your chariot to the money. The other thing you have hidden from you, the last thing you have hidden, wait, I have the 3, right? Yeah, I had the chariot. Because right under that was more money. there's like 4 money cards there. Okay? So you have the chariot was the other hidden card. So you don't need another money card. You already have 2. You don't need the Knight of Money because you're the Queen. Okay? Or King, if you're a guy. Okay, now the other cards I want to give you are, let's see, I'm going to give you a spiritual card. Ooh, the Water Fairy. Beautiful. This is one of the most beautiful cards in the deck. The Water Fairy is your spiritual card. It says feelings and emotions. Feelings and emotions. Okay? So do not get too stressed out. Just relax. Just relax and be more like this, where you're really just casually making it look simple, but you're having a lot of self-discipline. Okay? And you're in control. All these cards are showing me that you're really in control this month. Like, you're controlling fortune, you're controlling luck, and you're disciplined, and you're the Queen. Alright? It's showing me that you're, or the King if you're a guy, it's showing me that you're in control. You might feel like you're a fool, but it doesn't matter because you're in control. Okay? You're in control. So it's okay to look like a fool, or it's okay to be a fool in the beginning, because you're going to do fine. You're really in control. Alright? I feel a lot of power and strength. And this is just you starting out on something. It's okay to be silly. It's okay to be goofy. It's okay to fall on your face. It's okay. Because you're very controlled, and as long as you don't stress out, you're going to be really in control of your month. The only way you could possibly lose control or end up totally looking like an idiot is if you stress out over your choices at the beginning of the month. Don't stress out. Okay? Now, the last thing I want to give you is a fate card. I don't think yours is longer than anybody's, so I don't think I'm going to give you any clarification cards, because I think you've had enough clarification here. Water, emotions at their peak. Emotions at their peak. Okay? You have water and water again, and look at all these cups with the water, okay? There's a lot of emotion happening here. So you're really going to need to take this rest. You're really going to need to sleep or meditate or walk in the forest, because there's going to be a lot of emotions. A lot of, you're going to have your heart on your sleeve, okay? So, and you're going to make a choice. Once you make that choice, you're going to be fine. Make a choice, okay? I guess I will give you extra cards. Okay, hold on. I don't want you to be the only one who doesn't get extra cards. So I'm going to give you 3. You just got the... Oh, this is funny. Let me just hold on for a second. Okay, good. I want to say something. Remember how I told you that this card was not... You already had 3, so you can't have this guy? Here he is. Here he is again. You got him anyway. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. It's the same card as this that I said that you didn't get because you already had 2 money cards. So you do have a 3rd money card, okay? You do have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a knight that takes a long time to get there, but he's bringing money. So money, money, money. And then you have the 8 of Pentacles, which is about doing a really good job and making money. Okay, so you're good. Then the 2 of Cups, and this is probably why emotions are at their peak, because 2 of Cups is a soulmate card. It's a card about you really connecting with another person, whether it's romantically or someone in your family or even your higher self, even your spiritual side. So that's why emotions are at their peak. There's lots of water and there's lots of emotions. And that might be why it's hard to choose. You might have to choose between people, like lovers or romantic partners. So you've got a lot of water happening, okay? A lot of emotional things, but they're all good. They're all good. This is the soulmate card. This is like a romantic thing. And you might have to make a choice between people, but once you make the choice, you're going to be much happier. Okay? Well, have a great month, and your outcome is this, making your choice. Okay?